Hi Aquarius, this is Sarah with your February 2016 love reading. Just got to say I'm really sorry that they're out late this month, but I've had computer issues and lots of private readings that I've had to do, so time's just got away with me, but hopefully we'll get them out on time next month, so just apologise for that. Also, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's liked, shared and subscribed all the readings from January. Really appreciate it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the information about private readings in the box below so we don't have to keep going over it. So if you want a private reading, it'll just tell you everything that you need to know in the comments box. Okay. Oh, and I'm going to post the readings in order of how many likes they got. So the higher up the likes each video gets each month will be which I do first in the month after. Okay, let's go. Oh. Okay. Okay. Right, let me just sort these out for you. Okie doke. So, right, what you've got at the centre of your reading is the Five of Pentacles reversed. So what that means is that you're just on the back of some sort of loss. So be it, with it being love reading, I would assume it's that you've lost a partner. You have got, I don't normally skip around, but in your past you've got the Five of Cups reversed, which is also about struggling to get over the loss of somebody, about knowing that when it's upright, it's about not crying over spilt milk, seeing that the cups are spilt but that you've got two behind you, all is not lost, but that when it's reversed you just can't see that. You feel very much like you've lost something in the past, and that's why I think you're coming into February just feeling like you've been maybe rejected, you're out in the cold a little bit. There's definitely been some loss that has really hurt you and left you feeling quite lonely and upset. It doesn't have to be a partner, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, but because it's a love reading, it's more than likely some sort of partnership. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody you've been with for a long time. It can just be that you're feeling disappointed, lonely, just out in the cold, that you've lost this thing that you're struggling to come to terms with it, I think. But this card is saying, if you can see, there is light coming out of there, and it's shining out of that pentacle. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. I think you're just sort of coming through it, and even though you are potentially feeling quite lonely, what you've got crossing you is the Judgment card. So I think that even though you are feeling quite lonely, I think that if it was you that finished it, that choice had to be made, because the person that you were with, it wasn't the healthy choice for you. And I think that you realised that you needed to make that choice, and it was quite a life-changing decision. Major Arcana are very fated, things that are going to send you on the right path, and Judgment is definitely about putting yourself on the path that is most healthy, the most spiritual path for you. And sometimes that can really hurt, and it's not an enjoyable process. It's not something that you want to do. But Judgment is about rebirth. So I think coming into February, you're definitely going to be starting to feel a little bit better, starting to feel like there is light at the end of the tunnel. That you do sort of have. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. So, if you're not feeling it at the moment, if you're not feeling it already, throughout the course of the month, you are going to start to feel better, definitely. And know that the choice is the right choice. That's the most important thing. What you've got below you and grounding you is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Now, what this means is that you may be focusing too much on the details of things. You may be looking at, you're not really looking at the big picture. So I think potentially you've made this choice that was good for you. You knew you had to do it, um, but I think you're struggling to see the good in the choice. I think you know, even though there is light at the end of the tunnel, you may be starting to feel better. I think there is this little bit of resentment about the fact that you had to make the choice. I think, you know, you just I think you probably put a lot of time and effort into it and you didn't actually see that coming back, or you feel like you've wasted that time. You feel like you've, you know, you can't see. What you need to realise is that, and I'm sure you do, is that everything that happens to us happens for a reason and to, you know, to give us a lesson. And, you know, we might not choose that lesson or that path, or you know, if we had our choice, but you know, the good will come out of everything, and you just have to expand your view of things a little bit, and you just have to look at the situation and just think that what is happening for you now is because there is honestly loads better things out there for you that come in. So just be mindful of that. What you've got above you on your mind is the Magician reversed. So what I think this means is that maybe the person that you were with, or the person that you've had to move away from, or that you've lost, they were probably quite manipulative, emotionally manipulative. They tried to manipulate you or the situation. You could be feeling very much like out of control of how they probably made you feel quite out of control, and that you know, it probably started quite magically and quite you know, where you felt like you were in control of it, but then I think over time you maybe felt like that they were definitely sort of, there was some manipulation going on. Whether that's you or them, I'm not too sure, but there's definitely been some sort of emotional manipulation. So I think that's on your mind, and I think that's maybe why you can't see the big picture. Maybe that's why you are finding it difficult to move on, because yeah, there's definitely, you know, I don't think it was a nice break. I don't think it was, you know, no break's nice, is it? But, you know, sometimes you could come out of something and go, well, we just weren't right for each other, you know, and that's fine, we'll just move on. But I think in this case, I think, you know, there was definitely some manipulating of the situation or your emotions. What you've got in the future is the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups, well, it can be taken two ways. It can be taken as the wish card, so that all your wishes are coming true or about to come true, or that you, whatever it was that was manipulated, or that you couldn't manifest, or that you wanted something to manifest, what you need to do is put it out there. So if you have come from this, and just to sort of look at this as if you are single, it's not a relationship. It could just be that you are feeling very lonely, that you've made a decision to do something about it, to act on it, that, you know, you have, but that you're struggling to sort of find it within yourself to get the necessary tools to do it. So what it's saying is, make a wish. You know, whether you are single, whether you are have just come out of a relationship, or you have been single and you're looking for a relationship, put it out there into the world. Say what it is that you want. You know, they say don't just to write things down, to manifest them. But you know, manifestation. This is all about manifestation, but that you are struggling to do that. So, but in the future, in the near future, you are going to sort of your wishes are going to come true. So you need to be putting that out there now. It's quite an emotional, while I'm doing this, it's the 8th, I think, yeah, the 8th of February. So it's a new moon today. So what you need to do is you need to put into the world what it is that you want. And by probably, and as your outcome, you've got the moon reversed. So by the full, and you've got, oh no, you've not got a moon on there, but by the full moon, I think if you sort of put out there what you want, you will start to see it manifest. What you've got in your environment is the King of Wands reversed. So this could definitely be the same person. It could be the person that you've lost. The King of Wands reversed is somebody who is a bit fly-by-night, who is very charming when they come in. They sweep you off your feet. They tell you everything that you want to hear. It's all, you know, they just really dive in and they sweep you along with them, and you think everything is going to be great, and then they're gone as quicker than they came in. You know, they're just a hot air, basically. Everything they say, and the things that they say, they mean at the time, but like 5 minutes down the road, they've changed their mind or moved on to something else, unfortunately. So, you know, just if this person isn't the person that you've lost, just watch out for this person coming in. Just be aware, if you are single, this person, and this could be, this is a fire sign, or could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or somebody that embodies those qualities. So somebody who is, you know, I sort of think of the reverse King of Wands like a used car salesman, you know, they're sort of all, but actually there's no substance to them whatsoever, and they'll make you feel brilliant for 5 minutes, and then they'll be gone. They've got no staying power. So just watch out for them. Or if it's not this person that's been manipulating you or that you've lost, then just watch out for that person coming in, because it could be that they do manipulate you, and it could be that you are feeling lonely, you are feeling low, you've made this decision to move on with your life, but this person comes in, and because you've made that decision, you go, oh yeah, great, I'm going to move forward with this person, but actually it's not the right thing. So just be mindful of not just jumping into something just for the sake of it, because it could go wrong. This can also mean, which I forgot to say before, can also mean self-medicating through drink, alcohol, drugs, sort of overindulging in, to try and, you know, if you have just lost somebody, if you are on the back of a bad situation, please be careful that you're not trying to deal with it in the wrong way. Definitely watch what you're doing in terms of your partying. What you've got in how other people see you is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is just, you know, you're just clearly tired of all of this that you've been through. You are. It's about an enforced rest. It can be about an enforced rest. So can be that you are ill, that you have an illness whereby you have to just go to bed. It could be that, you know, on a sort of a smaller way, it could just be that your work just shuts down for a week and you have to take the week off, or you haven't got a car to get to work or something like that. But this, in a relationship reading, it's just, I think it's just, you know, he's just lying down. He's just, oh, I'm so tired. He's put his swords down. He's fighting off those swords that are coming towards him by just blanking out and saying, right, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. Don't want to deal with it anymore. So I think that's how the other person is seeing you. If they have done this, you know, been this way with you, then I think they can see that you're just tired of it, that you're just over it. What you've got in your hopes and fears is the Ace of Swords reversed. So the Ace of Swords is about cutting away the bad, sort of, you know, when it's sort of right, it's about an aha moment, it's about a realisation, it's about realising that either a good thing or a bad thing. You know, it can be double-edged, and when it's this way round, it's obviously a fear, and I think it's the fear that you're not going to be able to cut this person out of your life, that you're not going to be able to, you're not going to have the strength to wield the sword in the right direction, and that he's going to come in and manipulate you again and tell you everything that you want to hear, and you're just going to back down, and you're worried about that. So just really be careful. What you've got in your outcome is the Moon reversed. Now, the Moon reversed is when it's upright, obviously, either way, you know, what you've got coming up is a very reflective time, a time where you're looking back over what's happened. You're probably, you know, very feeling a bit depressed, obviously sad. I mean, you can't lose something in your life, whatever this may be. You can't lose something in your life and be, woo, you know, if it was something that you really wanted to happen. So this when it's upright, it can also be about keeping secrets. It can be about things that are hidden, you know, dreams, intuition, things that are hidden. When it's the other way around, it means that these things are going to come out into the open. So, you know, if you haven't lost this person yet, which is saying that you have, that you, or that you need to let go and you're not doing. So if in the month of February, which I'm really sorry because it's Valentine's Day and it's not the best reading for Valentine's Day, but you know, just be aware that things are going to become apparent one way. Whatever is causing this situation, whatever is making this situation not good, it's going to come to the fore. You're going to feel you know, you are going to feel better. And this is about, you know, light at the end of the tunnel, and here is your light, here is your illumination. So whatever that path is that you need to go on, it will be illuminated by the end of the month. I'm just going to I've just got these tiny little Rider-Waite cards that's so cute. So I'm just going to take some clarifying cards so that we can just clarify what the situation is. Let's just see this. Let's see the Magician. Let's see what manipulation is all about. Right, okay. So this Magician, you have got the King of Wands again. No, wrong way around. King of Wands, King of Swords, and the High Priestess. So the King of Wands, again, is a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. The King of Swords is an... Did it just say... No, that's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. That's an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So those could be two separate people. It could be two sides of the same person. Could be anybody from any one of those sides. Very general, but what this is saying is that you know already. You know within yourself. The King of Swords is very rational, very cold, very quick thinking, and coupled with the High Priestess, what it's saying is that you know this already. You know that this situation is not right. You know that he's manipulating you. This King of Swords is all about manipulation and about trying to get one over on you by using their words and just rushing in with their, you know, it's all about the charm, and there just isn't any substance to it. But you know that that's the case. Let's just see the Moon. God, it's amazing how this... So you've got the Magician reversed again on the Moon. So you've got the Magician reversed, you've got the Queen of Swords reversed, and you've got the Ten of Swords reversed. So what this is saying is that the illumination of the Moon is going to show you that it's going to illuminate the manipulation. It's going to make you become very cold. You are going to make the decision very bluntly, and you know, there could, watch out for arguments. There could potentially be arguments, but by doing that, by having this realization, even though it's not great, by potentially having these arguments, you will get to a stage where these swords, you know, it's better this way than it is this way. This way, it is all about somebody unfortunately stabbing you in the back and not being great, you know, not being a good bet. This way, I think with the High Priestess, and you've realised this person is what they are, and you, by making this realisation, by finally having this judgment moment, by rising, you know, from the flames, by sort of taking back your power, the pain will go, the pain will fall away, the swords will fall away. And, you know, the Ten of Swords is the worst that it can get. It's sort of, you know, and after every, the darkest part of the dawn, the darkest part of the day is just before the dawn. Is that right? Some sort of Florence Welch song. My friend says it all the time. But once you've had this horrible moment, then you will be reborn. You will have this hallelujah moment where you were just like, right, okay, they were an idiot, they're gone, you know, that's it, I'm gonna move on. And then, you know, hopefully March will be better and we can have some good news about some new love coming in if that's what you want. Okay, I hope that helped, Aquarius. I'm sorry that it wasn't full of joy, but if you are really struggling with this and you need to get a bit more clarification, then please email me. I'll put all the details below and can do a private reading for you. Or please comment just to say if it did resonate with you, or if there's anything that you just need clarifying, put it in the comments box and I will try my best to answer all of your comments. Okay, take care, Aquarius, and I'll see you in March.